Sometimes it's not very popular to be in the will of God. Sometimes it's not very popular to live the way that you're supposed to, especially when evil is just glorified. Being out of order is being magnified. Being outside really of the will of God, the way that God has designed things, that right there keeps you down. But when you come outside of things, momentarily, you're raised up. It's like, if I could just do this, then maybe I would be more known. If I would just do that, then maybe, just one time won't hurt. Or maybe if I could just take one sip of that, maybe what they're saying is true. Maybe if I could just take one snort of that, maybe that will get me in a place where I could be more creative and I can write my music, or I could do these things. Maybe if I could just be in this group over here, then maybe that's the thing that I need in order for me to get where I need to go. Maybe if I could just. I want you to understand, the devil want you sitting back, just thinking about possibly doing low down stuff. He wants you to be sitting there thinking about how you can rationalize sin. He wants you to sit back and think about how you can leverage just a smidgen of evil in your environment so that you could get a breakthrough. He wants you to sit back and think that you could literally take a drink, take a smoke, take a snort, and all of your problems will just disappear. He wants you to feel like if you could just be just low down and dirty and treacherous, because after all, treacherous people win, and low down and dirty win, then you will be elevated in this environment. If you would just go to that cliff and throw yourself off of that thing, he will give you the world. Honey, I want you to understand that man can't live by bread alone, and it'll be easier for a camel to enter through an eye of a needle than for a rich man to enter into the kingdom of heaven. Christ told that man, go ahead and sell everything you got and follow me. He wasn't willing to let things go. See, it takes courage not to be recognized amongst people, but to be recognized amongst the kingdom of heaven. It takes courage to stand in the midst of everybody compromising. It takes courage to just be right nowadays. And because you are taking the time to be right, God's going to blow your mind with some good that nobody even saw coming in your life. Something good is going to come up in your house like a big wave and sweep you completely up off of your feet. And God is going to change the whole scene around you because you were determined to still be right, though, in the midst of people doing wrong. I'm going to tell you something about the devil, baby. He will sit up and give you all these propositions, sit up, make you sell your soul for goods and sell your soul for luxury. He will sit up and give you all kind of privileges just so he can set you up. He'll sit up and see you breaking all kind of laws and doing all kind of low down, dirty. He'll sit up and see that you'll do that. He'll plant people in your environment to see it that's working for him. He'll use that to always have a one up on you, just in case you decide that you want to follow God, just in case you decide you want to do right, just in case you decide you want to be right. Because I want you to understand something, honey, that the devil don't care nothing about you. He'll give you everything in this world. He'll give you all the money in this world. He'll do everything in this world. And as soon as he get done using you, he will expose everything dark about you. He will ruin your reputation. He will ruin your circle. He will expose you to where you're too shameful to lift your head and walk outside. And then once he does that, he will turn against you like he never knew you, because that's how the devil be working in this environment. So although you may be feeling like today that nobody knows your name good, although you may be feeling like today that you'll never be popular, okay, good. Maybe you're feeling like today that this God thing ain't for you. I just want to encourage you to let you know that when God cares about somebody, he will protect you from things that you thought you wanted. When God cares about somebody, baby, they have been and went through 100, seems like 100 years worth of hell, and they don't look like they've been through nothing. When God cares about you, he will preserve you for that mighty calling that he has on your life. When God cares about you, sometimes it don't make sense what's going on in your life, but you got to develop your trust. You got to develop your faith. If God cares about you, you know it's impossible to please him if you can't believe in him. But if God cares about you, he will preserve, protect, and prosper you in the midst of your enemies. And until the next video, guys, peace. Because I still be believing in every last one of you. And I'm for real about that. Bye.